I'm Ted Hahs.
And I'm Nicole Thomas.
And I'm Paul Piesner.
And we are your hosts for Innovate.
It takes a lot of courage to solve big problems. And it's tempting to pass responsibility and pretend that it doesn't concern us. But in doing so, it truly enables the status quo. And I want to commend all of you for showing up here today. And I especially want to thank Geo for holding space for us and creating a platform to have meaningful conversations about the most pressing issues of our time. Today is more than a meeting. This is a call to arms. And through collaboration, we can create powerful change that will go far beyond what we can do alone. Today, let's embark on a journey to shape the future of the Bay Area. And on that note, I'd like to share a quote with you. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed individuals can change the world. In fact, it's the only thing that ever has. Thank you.
Woo!
We are so thankful for all of you. This is just an amazing gift. The gathering of the people that are here. You guys represent amazing leaders from different parts of our communities with different skill sets. It's not an accident that you're here. This is an opportunity for us to network, to find each other. Again, we're not here promoting one organization. It takes a network. It takes a very large network of organizations working together to have an impact on our communities. We're so thankful you're here. All the volunteers that are out there, all of you that are working so hard out in the community, thank you. Please don't hold back. Please share with everybody. Don't assume they know your backgrounds. There's such diverse backgrounds in here. It's important that you open up and share across the table. I can't express how thankful I am for all of you to be here. And now, Tiny Ted here is going to tell you a little bit about Innovate.
All right, thank you so much,
Enjoy
Paul and
your
Nicole.
Day.
Yes, for the half dozen of you who haven't asked me yet, I do play basketball, and I'm 6'9", and the weather up here is pretty much the same, the weather at your altitude. So that's enough about me. A little bit about Innovate, okay? This is a collaborative community gathering. Like I said before, we don't believe the power is in an elite few. We believe the power is in all of the people, and the magic happens when we break down walls and come together. This is a diverse audience and gathering. And in fact, I'm not aware of any more diverse gathering. Maybe we get together, but to actually tackle heartfelt, the deepest issues. I mean, our goal is to solve the Bay Area's greatest challenges. And as Nicole so eloquently shared, to inspire the world. There's a saying that says, as goes the Bay Area, so goes California. As goes California, so goes the nation. So we're bringing together people. You're going to hear later, some of my friends who I play basketball with in San Quentin prison. I've been in and out of prison for the last 18 years. And it's been a wonderful experience, and it's changed my life. In fact, I joke that going to prison has kept me out of jail. So along those lines, let's be sensitive to each other. They're not necessarily from your industry. We have business leaders here. We have social service providers here. We have leaders from the faith community. We have government leaders. And not everyone shares your worldview. Not everyone voted the same way you did. And let's embrace that. Let's be sensitive to one another. But I'm hoping one of my big takeaways is I meet someone that really challenges me and pushes my buttons, and I form a relationship with that person and grow out of that, okay? I already told you about our table policy. Be intentional. That's our table policy. Meet people. Build relationships that come out of this that you collaborate with together. Be considerate to one another. I already mentioned that. And now, begin with the end in mind. We have an agenda, and all of you should have this agenda, and it has lots of details on it. And we are going to work together. This is all one big social experiment, okay? We're bringing all these people together. We're having a very large invitation-only event, and we're going to see if this all works. We're going to try to have expert presentation from the platform, but also interaction with the audience, and we want everyone to participate. And along those lines, we went to great efforts to give you a very detailed program. Your program is pretty much identical to the run of show, although there are some changes, so don't hold that against me. But you're all participating with us to help make this event amazing, and part of it being amazing is to be on time, okay? Along those lines, begin with the end in mind, okay? At our last Innovate event, it surprised us and we learned a lot of things. You still have 8 minutes. You don't have to stand up yet, Morgan, okay? That's the timer for all of us, okay? That's the universal timer, and you know, you guys are allowed to peek at it, okay? I'm not the only one who knows when someone's going over, okay? Begin with the end in mind, okay? Our last discussion after the afternoon break, our big time, we're going to have a whole hour, and it's a town hall discussion. We didn't want to give a call to action where we tell you all what you need to do and try to use emotional manipulation to get you to agree to do what we think you should do. Instead, we want it to come out of all of us. But like, I'm trying to get in good shape so that Raphael doesn't kick my backside on the basketball court. And I'm committed to do what I want to do, but I need help, man. So I talk it up a lot, and I talk to my friends because that's my way of holding myself accountable, and I empower them to help hold me accountable. That's what we're aiming towards. At the end of the day, we're going to give all of you a chance to raise your hand, get a microphone, be on the camera, and say, this was my number one takeaway from the day. You only get one. You got to narrow it all down to one takeaway. And this is what I'm committing in front of the whole community. This is what I'm going to do. And you can help me. You can hold me accountable to that. Now, we might fail at that, but just committing is going to move something. And then we know we failed, and we iterate. You know, it's not like a guilt thing. It's about the healing coming from the inside out. So, along those lines, Innovate the Bay. We have a very innovative media strategy too. This is being recorded, as you can see. And our team is right now working on editing these sessions. So they're going to take these clean sessions, edit them down, and post them on that YouTube playlist, which will be on the Geo YouTube channel. You can go there and watch them if you missed something so amazing that I said and you just can't remember it and you want to review it. Or, more importantly, share about it with your friends. Start tweeting that. They're also going to take the amazing sound bites, like Nicole's part. They're going to cut that out. So it's just Nicole sharing that amazing bit that she shared. They're going to post that as its own standalone short. It'll be in that same playlist to empower you to tell the story. If we want to start a movement, we have to influence others. Let's do that all together, okay? We also have an interview station. Folks, again, we have limited time on this main stage, and you all have an amazing message, we believe. So we have a second stage. It's an interview station. Can my amazing interviews stand up? Anita, Ian Utilli, and Aaron Showtime Taylor are excellent interviewers. They will help you tell your story, and you will go on the record, and you can get that. That will go through our same system on the same YouTube channel. We want you to leverage this, both for your own influence. We believe in you, in leaders. We believe in your organizations, and also leverage this for the movement. Let's solve the Bay Area's biggest challenges. So here we are in the Computer History Museum, the place that celebrates the miracle of Silicon Valley. Just take a moment and think about it, okay? I think we are the most privileged generation ever, including all the challenges we're facing. Do you realize in the last few decades, more wealth has been generated out of here than in any other region, in any other time in the totality of human history? Wow. And this is the place that's celebrating that. Unfortunately, at the same time, we're also leaders in other troubling trends, which the speakers which come after me are going to do a much better job than I can. So what is the biggest challenge? Is the biggest challenge homelessness? That's probably the biggest in people's mind, because now one of the benefits, one of the silver linings of the crisis is before a human being can change, before I had to change, my problems had to get bad enough that I was motivated, because I was my own worst enemy and I'm my own greatest asset. When I want to change something, now others can help me. So, is it homelessness? Is it human trafficking? Is it prison recidivism? Is it mass incarceration? I would submit to you that all of these are interconnected. And if we're going to solve them, we're going to have to solve all of them. But there's a deeper problem. And I think that's the complacency, the hopelessness, and the division. Our nation is so deeply divided. We don't talk to each other anymore. On media, and I would say mainstream media, but I have found very, very few outlets where people actually dialogue. We pretend to dialogue, we have a debate, but I'm not talking to this person. This person is a prop, and I present them as something that's just twisted. It's not really true. Because I'm talking to a small group to inflame them to do something, to vote for me or to give me money, or to give me attention, or whatever. This underlying problem of this division means that collaboration can't happen. It means we're stuck in our own silos. And I believe if we can solve this underlying problem, we'll be able to solve the other problems. I believe the same incredible ingenuity that has built Silicon Valley to what it is can address these other issues, and we can create a future that we're all proud of. So, there is no easy solution. If it was easy, it would already been done. If it was easy, it wouldn't be a problem. It's very, very complicated, and it's very, very difficult. But it's worth trying. It's worth pursuing. I find my true north when I'm looking at a venture, if I want to get involved, if I want to invest my time, if I want to build whatever I want to do. If I can answer the question, would I feel better about myself if I gave it my all and I failed than I would if I never tried? And if I say, I have to pursue that because I cannot live with myself if I don't try, and I can live with myself if I give my best and I fail, then I found my true north. So the question I want to transition you with is, do we have the courage to lead? Out of this group, can we lead together? Can we inspire the Bay Area that then inspires California, that has a trickle effect that touches the whole world?